Alright guys, welcome to another UK Scale and Crawler video. Today we've got a new build going on, which is for a guy off the Facebook group called John Racing. To be honest with you, there's three videos today. There's one on this new one. There's also a little bit of an update on that one. And then there's also going to be another video coming out for how to run a 2-speed on one of them. And there's also, in fact, there's 4 videos, because there's also going to be a bit of the old plaster dipping going on as well on the servo on the Land Rover, because I can't take the thing in water because it's not waterproof yet, so it will be rather shortly later on today. So first video, it's about, as I just said, it's about John Racing's rock bouncer he's been building. He's had a little bit of trouble building it up, so I've said to, he wanted a link kit doing anyway, so I said to him, send me your car up, I'll do your link kit and then I'll set the car up for you as well. The cage was made by Adam Mellor, who's the same guy who did the bumper for that, and who also did the rock sliders. His work's brilliant. Now he's done a lot of work for a lot of people on the Facebook group now. So yeah, may as well show you what we've been building basically. It's had a couple of new bits put on it as well, so we'll get the coffee out of the way because that's dire need of. And then we may as well put the rock bouncer on. So there it is. As I said, the cage is being powder coated now. It was made by Adam. And yeah, it's absolutely spot on. It looks boss. It's really damn strong. Really strong. The car itself has been based on an SCX. I know a lot of people do rock bouncers and you're meant to use wraith axles and everything, but the guy who it's for, he wanted to strip his SCX down and turn it into a rock bouncer, so that's what we've been doing for him. Basically, when it got to me, the shocks were too big on it. They had big balls on it, they were way too big, it looked overkill, they didn't fit properly, they looked daft, so we got rid of them and then we ordered these a couple of days ago. So they've just turned up. They're not a massively named brand or nothing, they're just a half decent set of shocks, they're nice and slim. And if you look at a real rock bouncer, they never have big massive thick shocks, they always have slim ones, so they sort of tie in with the build. So we've ordered them up and got them fitted. We've also fitted a set of RC 4-wheel drive axle extenders, which if you can see it in there, basically a big piece of billet aluminium, and they got a normal hex hole in one end and then they've got a proper hex on the other end, so you just slide that on and put your new wheel nut in, away you go. It also had 1.9s on it as well. They got took off the day it got in, it got a set of 2.2s on. So it's now got, I think they're axial rock lizards, if I think rightly. Yeah, axial rock lizards. The tyre compound, it's a little bit hard if I'm honest, but it's nothing a bit of compound softener won't fix. Unless he wants to go with, obviously it's John's choice, but unless he wants to go with some like Pitbull Rock Beast 2s or something, you put them on it, it'll look loads better as well. But I know the wheelbase is stubby. I've just got the titanium through today to make the link set for it. I'm just waiting for the rod ends, which should hopefully be here tomorrow, so in which case as soon as they land I'll get the link set made up. I'm going to extend the links quite a bit. The back end's getting extended by 8mm and the front's getting extended by 5, so it'll end up with where the 2 bolt holes are. See if you can see it there. They're going to end up about that much, so the wheelbase itself is going to be a lot longer. Also as well, because it's a lot longer, it'll sink it down, so it's going to end up sitting around about that high with the wheels, but obviously the axle's going to be further back and further forward. I reckon it'll look a heck of a lot better then once it's done. We've also fitted, it had a CR tuned, one of the Tamiya CR tuned 35 turn motors in it, which had been played about with a little bit, but it was falling to bits now. It's been used for the last year or so, so it's time to get a new motor. So we've gone with RC 4-wheel drive 3510. Not the most expensive motor in the world, but he wants to go brushless with it eventually anyway, so there's no point spending massive amounts of money on buy a big mad powerful motor for it when it's going brushless in the near future anyway. It's also running a Wraith tranny with a dig on it as well. I've just got to get the plate that goes across here to put the servo on, and then it'll be able to dig then, so you'll be able to lock the back end up and drive just the front. So it's got that in it. That was a bit of a pig to build as well, if I'm honest. The instructions that come with them ain't very clear. So yeah, it's gradually beginning to get there now. It'll look, as I said, it'll look a hell of a lot better once I've got the link kit made for it. There's a couple of other little bits it needs doing. I've just ordered some red plastic card as well, which I'm going to put basically across the bottom here, all the way up to a point in the back there. And then I'm going to do panels out of it for down here as well, so it'll all be panelled out quite nice once it's finished. There's also 2 bucket seats which are going to be going in there. And then all the electronics like speed controller, receiver, what else, BEC, blah 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 blah, is all going to go on the plastic card up the back here. I've been speaking to Dave W today, or Dave Watt his name is, on Facebook. He's on our Facebook group if you want to go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description box down there. He's going to 3D print me some clamps, so I can basically, the clamps will sit round the cage, and when the plastic card goes on there'll just be a bolt that goes through, which will hold, so basically the plastic card will all be clamped tight onto the cage itself, so there won't be no rattling about with the speed control and stuff being on it. I've also got 2 little men which are probably going to end up going in it as well for him. I'm still trying to figure out whether or not if I can actually somehow chuck a steering wheel and stuff in it, but I think the seats are going to be sat a little bit far back anyway, so once the seats are sat quite far back, I've then got the problem of trying to mount a steering wheel somewhere here, and as you can see there's a big ass gearbox in the way, so we may end up having to make something out of plastic card. You know, if we can't then we can't, so. But yeah, so it's getting there to where it needs to be now. As I said, it is going to be sitting out a lot lower once it's finished. It'll look a heck of a lot better once it's sat a bit lower as well. Also the battery tray. Battery tray is getting mounted in the front here, and then the battery is just going to slide in and then just pull the velcro over. So yeah, so keep your eyes peeled on here, on the YouTube channel should I say. There will be many more videos of this coming, also test run videos that I'll be doing before it gets sent back to John. So I hope you enjoyed this little quick update video for the channel. Keep your eyes out for the other videos that are coming up. All 4 videos will probably be going up today, if not 2 will be up today and 2 will be up tomorrow. But this thing's going to look boss once it's finished, I hope. I'm pretty sure it's going to look boss once it's finished, so keep your eye out for it. Thanks very much for watching. Make sure you keep hitting the subscribe button, and if you haven't hit the subscribe button, why not? And if you have, then thank you very much. Click the like button down the bottom for me, or wherever they put it. I think the subscribe button's down there as well, unless they've moved that. So click the like button for us, click the subscribe button, and if you want, leave a comment. If you've got a rock bouncer, or you've been thinking of building one, let us know what your thoughts are. If there's something you want to say about this current one I've got sat here, just leave a comment and let me know. No, it's nice to get, I'm going to put it, it's nice to get like other people's opinions on things at times. And then it makes you think twice about doing certain things, and it makes you look into it a bit more. So yeah, leave us a comment as well. Cheers guys, bye.